For a single leg deadlift, we're going to start from a similar position that we do a kickstand deadlift from, where I've got my foot slightly behind, I've got this knee slightly bent, and I can feel my midfoot loaded up. I'm not curling the toes, I'm kind of splaying out, I'm spreading out, and I can feel the weight of my foot on the floor. You could start up here, but I like to start with this little bit of a hinge so I can feel my glute and my foot loaded up already. As I go back, the first thing I'm going to do is just slide that foot backwards and see how far I can get lean forwards while still having my glutes loaded and not rotating out. If I get that rotating out, I'm not stretching out the glute tissue anymore, and I'm using other things to keep me stable, which is probably going to end up being my back, or I'm clenching on with my feet. So you want to work on this long kind of kickstand position where you make the glute as big as possible, feeling balanced on your foot. Once you get that, you can work on lifting the foot off the ground, still feeling that glute working, pressing up. Starting the hinge. Good. Feel the glute, load it up, push through this foot, come back up. So from the front, I'm going to slide my foot back a little bit, bend my knee. I can feel the inside of my arch, but I'm not rolling off my foot either way. My foot's still flat. And then, keeping my knee bent, slide this foot back, feel that glute nice and big. My knee's kind of between my first and second toe here. And then if I can lift that foot off the ground and press nice and tall, driving the hips through as I stand up. Now the last thing I don't want to do is I don't want my knee to straighten out immediately, because what that's doing is that's hamstring, and it's probably going to go into my lower back. So if you can keep a little bend, kind of let that hip travel through, more so than straightening out. One more rep from the side. Load it up, feel the butt, reaching back, feel the tissue, keep that weight through the foot, bring the hip through.